Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Solinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to your daily Solana update. We're going to do a full update. We'll talk about the technicals mainly yesterday to kind of refresh our minds. We looked at the fundamentals as well briefly, but the fundamentals right now, there's just not that much that's interesting about that. All right, the fundamentals for Solana at this moment, I would say, are either neutral or bearish, depending on how you look at it. The TVL, the total value locked, is not really growing, and that's neutral, and the daily transactions, daily active addresses as well are not really growing, which in my eyes is neutral, but you could consider that bearish. All right, no growth is in a sense that's not good. All right, but that's the fundamentals, and if you look at the technicals, the story is not much different. Especially if you the main thing you need to watch, I think, to really understand Solana right now. Is something I'll look up right now, and that is in my opinion the momentum that we have in combination with where the transactions are going. I mean, you can see that, for example, if you look at the CVDs right here, they're both negative. All right, and we did have some, and we've talked about that 2 days ago, we talked about that yesterday. We did have some spot buying over the course of the weekend and also yesterday a little bit. But that never really led to anything. I mean, in the end, we had some spot buying, but that we never got a technical bullish breakout, which spot buying is great, but you do need some confirmation, all right? And we never got that. As you can see right now, on the 4-hour time frame, we look quite bearish. If you go to the 1-hour time frame, you can see that we're respecting these EMAs. If you go to the daily time frame, I think we also look bearish. We broke down below the 100 EMA and retested that. So everything, just to cut to the chase, at this moment looks bearish. All right, so if everything looks bearish, if the momentum is dropping down here, which is also still the case, we also talked about that yesterday, but it's good to refresh that. The fundamentals are not showing us any momentum, and there's also a sell-off in both futures and spot. You should assume that the price will drop down lower. Now, that's not everything we can say about this, all right? I mean, if you again look at the 4-hour time frame, but also the daily, there are two major support levels which I'm watching. The first one being 127.7 right here, which is pretty close, all right? That's a pretty big support level, and it does look most likely that we'll hit that. From that level, I expect some support, and we could also get some sort of momentum from that, and maybe some bullish market structure or anything. And if we don't get that from there, then we'll drop down towards this level right here between 115 and 120. Again, bit of a stronger psychological level, getting towards that 100 level, but technically also a very strong support level. So right now, it looks most likely that we'll drop down to those levels. And honestly, because of the lack of any bullish indications right now, I would say it even looks likely we're dropping down to 120 and 115 here. So that's the next support level, and that's also a level. Well, we hit that the 13th of April when we had that sell-off due to unrest in the Middle East. But apart from that, it's been a long time since we hit that, relatively at least. So the main thing we're watching is right now, like I said, everything looks bearish. The main thing we're watching is some momentum. All right. If you look at this, for example, when we were relatively strong right here, let's say in the middle of April, 1.5 weeks ago, the momentum was not super high, but it was also not dropping down. And right now you can see that there's a clear drop in the momentum. And this is not something you necessarily have to watch. I'll keep you updated on this as well. But right now, there's just no momentum. So what you need to watch is that if we hit one of those levels, could be 127.5, could be 120, could be 115. At one of those levels, we're going to see an increase in the momentum. And that's the level that's going to provide support. And then if the momentum can keep increasing from that level, then we can see an uptrend. But right now, we cannot predict that. Right now, it looks most likely that we'll find some support at 127, but that afterwards, we will also drop down towards 120 and 115. So that's short term what you should expect. If you do have any questions, let me know. As always, I'll keep you updated on this. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.